Okay, let's wait a couple seconds to get this stream started real quick. I'm going to check Facebook and YouTube. Let me get on the right pages here. If you're one of the early adopters in here, welcome to the Chrome Corner episode number 30. We made it to episode number 30. Crazy. And I'm just going to make sure that we're live. Videos. Get in chat here. All right. There we go. I see us on YouTube. And make sure we're on Facebook. And we're on Facebook. And YouTube. Mute that. Okay. All right, we're good. We'll let a couple more people filter in here. Today's episode of the Chrome Corner is about the new K100 that we have here at the shop. It is also about the truck shows happening in August of this year, or this coming month. July's almost over. That's pretty crazy. And we'll also be talking about, some posters that we have available here at the shop, and a couple other things. So it's going to be a pretty action-packed show. But the main topic is going to be our new project truck here at the shop. We recently purchased a 1984 K100, and we did a whole video about that we released yesterday. Hello to everyone in the chat, both Facebook and YouTube. Hello, Randy Lincoln from Vincennes, Indiana. You guys are about 3 hours south of us, and I was in Vincennes probably a month or two ago doing a photo shoot. So hello to Randy. Hello, Large Car Truck Spotting. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see everyone in chat. Last week, I was sick on Wednesday, so that's why we didn't have a podcast last week. But we're making up for it this week because we're talking about the truck and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, all right, let's hop right into it, right into the show. But first, let's talk about our first sponsor, which is, of course, Davey Crockett TA Travel Center. Davey Crockett TA is our first sponsor for Chrome Steer Radio, and one of our best, because they are down in my favorite place on earth, Appalachia, on exit 36 and I-81. They've been family owned since 1976. That's a long, long, long time. Coming up on 50 years. And they have a Dunkin', an IHOP, and a Papa John's. I have not had Dunkin' now in 2 weeks, and I'm having some withdrawals. So if you are in the area on I-81, please stop by Davey Crockett TA. Say hello to Jason Brandon down there for me. He's the owner down at Davey Crockett TA, but exit 36 on I-81. They have a new 4-acre parking lot, which, of course, is very helpful now because a lot of people need parking at the moment with the new hours of service and all that kind of stuff. A lot of people are having trouble finding parking spots. So they have a new 4-acre parking lot, and they also have a full truck maintenance facility with tire maintenance, preventative maintenance, oil changes, engine diagnostics, roadside assistance, and lube service. Of course, they are a full-service TA, so they have a pet area and a laundry room, a CAT scale, and, of course, Davey Crockett TA is a huge supporter of Chrome Steer Radio, our troops, and of you guys, the truckers. So, hello, Robert Green. Good to talk to you. Absolutely, Randy. Come up to Lafayette here. We're about 3 hours north of you. Come up and say hello. Everyone in YouTube, hello, hello, hello. We're going to do a giveaway later on today for a Chrome Steer Radio t-shirt, like we do every week. I think we've given away 2 already, and we'll be giving away quite a few more throughout this show. So, all right. That's our first sponsor. Check out Davey Crockett TA. Their website is daveycrocketttravelcenter.com, and you can find all their fuel prices, or just stop by their location there at exit 36 on I-81. So, project truck, K100. Let's see, I guess it's been 3 weeks now. We purchased a 1984 Kenworth K100. We got a smoking deal on it. The truck runs, does not drive, needs bags, but that's kind of the new adventure that we're doing right here at Jack's Chrome Shop. We're refurbishing or remodeling, whatever, a 1984 Kenworth K100. It's a 10-speed with a big cam 400 Cummins in it. If you guys would like to learn more about the history of Cummins, we have a whole series on that on our YouTube, Jack's Chrome Shop, History of Cummins. So, but it's got a big cam 400 in it, and it's going to be remodeled or redone as a show truck. A lot of people have been commenting on the video, and the blue plate diner. That's absolutely correct. I forgot about that, Robert Green. Maybe you should be the one doing the sponsors in here. So we're going to do the K100, but it's going to be a strict show truck, not a work truck. A lot of people have made comments about us stretching cab overs, and they don't like the fact that we're going to stretch a cab over. This truck is not going to be working, like I said, at all. It'll be strictly a show truck and kind of to show people what we can do here at the shop and kind of our vision of what we think a cool show truck is going to look like. But regardless, we're going to have a good time with it, and it's going to be all on YouTube. It's going to be all over the place to see, and we'll try to do a more vlog-style content compared to our educational-style videos that we've been doing in the past. So this will be something different for you guys. So the 1984 Kenworth K100 still does not have a name. We're calling it Project K100 as of right now. Since we hit 25,000 subscribers, which seems like forever ago now, we've decided that we're going to do a giveaway for whoever can name the K100. So if you guys haven't already, go please put a name idea on the K100 video. It's on YouTube already. If you are the name that's selected, or if that's the one that we pick in the end, you will get a $100 gift card to Jack's Chrome Shop that you can use on whatever you want. Shirts, chrome, polish, posters, shirts, decals, whatever. So make sure you go put a comment on the K100 video on our Jack's Chrome Shop YouTube so you can be entered to win a $100 gift card. We did the introduction and the name search video, which came out on Tuesday. We actually had the power here at our shop went out on Monday, so we couldn't post it on Monday. But the second video in the K100 restoration series is going to be essentially we're going to bring the truck into our shop, and I'd like to do a full walk around of it just because we got a quick, 2-minute walk around in the introduction video, but I'd like to really go into what's going on in the cab, what are some places that we're going to have to work on. We're going to go around the outside, and then, of course, we have to tear it down. So that'll be a whole video by itself, is tearing everything down, pulling everything off of it, trim, lights. The interior is all going to have to come out. Stock visors, ladders, all that kind of stuff is all going to have to come off. Exhaust, intakes. That'll be a whole video of us taking those off. But the second video is going to be a quick walk around, probably a, 8 to 10 minute video of just like what's going on and what our plan is for it. We are trying to get a drawing or a rendering of the truck done. We kind of have an idea of what we would like it to look like in the end. It's going to be red and black. But we're not entirely sure what we want to do with some of the bigger pieces, the bigger hard parts, like the bumper. We're not sure if we're going to do more of a custom style or just a plain blank blind mount bumper. The visor is going to be probably something old school, made by some of our friends up at 12 Gauge Customs in Canada. But we have some ideas of what we want to do. We just want to put them on paper. And obviously we've only had the truck now for 2 or 3 weeks, so it's kind of hard to get a vision for what we want to do until we have everything apart and figure out what we want to do to the truck. So, but it's all going to be on YouTube. Our first video that we did about it, which we released yesterday, is doing really well. You guys are seeming to have a really good response to that. And we've had a lot of really great suggestions for names that we've all been paying attention to. Money Pit is one that we've been thinking about. A lot of blue themed kind of stuff. So you guys know the truck will not be staying blue. It's going to be painted. The frame will be red, and the actual truck itself, the cab, will be black. So, yeah, he's staying with Money Pit. I agree. I still like that name. Robert Green. Money Pit has been my favorite name so far. So we'll see what happens with the cab over. Our next K100 video probably won't be until a couple weeks from now. It will definitely not be next week because we have a full release schedule of videos. But the week after that, second week in August, I'm going to not guarantee, but we will have some kind of Kenworth update on the truck. So, like I said, it will be stretched. Black and red is our paint scheme here, or is our theme here, obviously, as you can tell behind me, here at Jack's Chrome Shop. So we're going to try to stick with that. We were considering doing like a black frame red truck. We thought that might be interesting. And then I think we finally settled on red frame black truck, which will probably end up being what we do. So there will be a whole bunch of red highlights throughout the truck. And I think we've picked out a paint scheme or a stripe theme on the side of the truck that we really like. I found something today that I think we're going to try to imitate. And then the fenders will all be painted. We're going to put some stainless fenders on it. They'll be painted. Bumper will be all chrome. But if you guys have watched any of our content before, of all the truck show stuff that we do, we're looking to build a pretty high quality show truck with this without breaking the bank. We purchased the K100 for under $3,000, and we're going to try to keep this on a budget build so that maybe not people can't simulate what we do, but at least look for parts or try to do the same kind of things that we do on this truck, so they're not spending 50 grand on rebuilding an old truck. So I know there's plenty of old iron out there that people would like to get into and rebuild, but one of the biggest questions, one of the biggest hurdles that a lot of people have to get over is the price tag, right? So depends on how you buy the truck, depends on what you want to put on it. Is all going to depend on, you know, how much you're going to spend. So we're going to try to keep it under a certain amount, and we'll go through a lot of the choices that we made with parts. You know, why do we pick this bumper over this bumper? Why do we pick this part over this part? And kind of explain our reasoning and the budget behind the truck as well. So if you guys have any questions about those or suggestions, please let us know on Facebook or YouTube, because we'll be updating everyone that we possibly can on all of our social media on how the truck build is going. We'll put some pictures up, and the eventual goal for this truck is to be at the which I haven't really talked about, but we are planning on doing a car and truck show, a classic car and truck show sometime next summer in 2021. That'll be sponsored by Chromester Radio and Jack's Chrome Shop here in Indiana, near where we live. I would like to have the truck done by then, and we have, I guess we have now 11 months to get it done. So we have plenty of time to get everything done if we do it all ourselves. If we needed to crank it out really quickly, we could too. But we're going to try to get this build done in about 10 or 11 months without trying to stress ourselves and putting it over other builds that we have or other projects that we have. So we will tell you guys more about our truck show that's happening next year in 2021, because we'd like for some of you guys to come up or down to Indiana and kind of see the first truck show with Chromester Radio and Jack's Chrome Shop involved. I don't have total details or even a name yet, but we are in the process of planning it right now, and it will be for both classic trucks and new trucks and cars as well. So we'd like to hit 2021 hard, and this truck is going to be part of that. But we're very excited to reveal this truck, the finished product, hopefully, for its first show in 2021. So that's the plan right there. If you guys have questions for the truck, or questions on the truck, questions about it, or what we're going to do to it, or suggestions or anything like that, please go to the YouTube video, the K100 restoration video, and we'll read them. So that's the K100 right there. I will have a drawing or a rendering of it, hopefully in the next month or so, of what we want to do. When I do a truck build, I would like to see what I'm working towards, or what we need to work towards on the project. So I'll hopefully be able to share something similar to a drawing or a rendering for you guys by August, late August. So that's the K100 right there. We're very excited about it. We've never done a shop truck where we just do it for the shop, and we're going to use this as our first project build for the shop, and not only that, as kind of our official mascot of Jack's Chrome Shop. So the truck will not be for sale. It won't be sold off or put into a fleet. It's just going to be like a marketing tool for us to bring around to truck shows if we can, and show off what we can do. So we are collaborating with a couple other companies in the local Indiana area to do some paint, some really cool classic paint that we can't do. And also we're going to be collaborating with an upholstery person around here that does classic upholstery for like classic cars and stuff, but he's going to be doing some what was that called, button and tuck upholstery on the inside of the truck. So we're very excited. We're going to put some modern stuff inside of it too. I think we're going to put a Bluetooth system and some really cool speakers and kind of turn it into a more modern interpretation of a K100. So that's what's going on with the K100 truck. If you guys have a name for it, the leader right now, as far as I'm concerned, is Project Money Pit from Robert Greene. So it seems like Robert Greene wins all the free stuff. So anyway, but if you guys have a better name for the truck, please let us know. Put it in the chat on YouTube or on Facebook. We're very excited about it, and we will continue to bring you content as much as we can. So that is the K100 video, or the K100 project. Let's talk about some truck shows, which of course everybody wants to know about. Seems like all the truck shows have been canceled this year, but there are a few that are coming up here in August, and there was one really big one that came around in Illinois this weekend. I did not get to attend, unfortunately. I've been to that truck show 3 years in a row, but I did not get to attend this year. But before we get into the updated truck show schedule, let's talk about our second sponsor of the day, which is, of course, rightload.com. Are you guys tired of paying brokers ridiculous fees and having to deal with annoying brokers who won't set you up with a load that you want, or they can't get you a load to where you want to be? Well, the solution to that, which is, I think, taking back the trucking industry right now, is RightLoad and rightload.com. So there's no brokers on Right Load whatsoever. It's essentially a load board where there's no kind of hidden fees or brokers that are going to take away from your profit. And the fee for rightload.com is $27 every time that you get a load. So you don't have to pay, $200, $300, $400 or whatever percentage the broker wants. You pay $27. Doesn't matter if it's a reefer load, flatbed, heavy haul, hazmat, whatever it is, guys. $27 for a load. And they have apps on Android and on Apple that will allow you to pick up your loads on the go. So rightload.com is awesome, and you can check out all their information on rightload.com. And like I said, they have apps for Android and Apple phones, which is super convenient for those of you who are always on the run and don't get a lot of home time to get on a computer. So check them out, rightload.com. I know that Matt Kane over there, he's in a new building, and he's got a whole bunch of new staff that's going to take care of you guys. So go to rightload.com and go hit them up today. We love them over there, and honestly, I think that this is one of the biggest steps in claiming the industry back from the brokers and a lot of the middlemen in the trucking industry that kind of give it a bad name. So $27 for every load at rightload.com. Go check them out, and make sure you say that Chrome and Steel Radio sent them. So thanks, guys, so much for checking out rightload.com. We've heard some great stuff about them, and I know multiple people in the chat right now who use RightLoad and really love them as well. So if you guys have used them before, let us know how you like them in the chat. I know Robert Green's out there. Jerry might not be in because he's working, but let us know how you like RightLoad, and we appreciate it. Okay, so truck show update. The Top Gun large car shootout, which we've been to, I said 3 years. I think it might only be 2 years. The Top Gun large car shootout was in Rantoul, Illinois this past weekend. I was not able to go. I had a birthday party to go to. And it was huge from what I can tell. It was one of the biggest truck shows of the year just because I think a lot of the truck shows have been canceled. And so this is one of the first ones, and Rantoul is always big. But this one I think was in particular even larger than it normally is. Some of the big I guess, names that were there. We had Gary Jones, who is the returning and reigning king of the ATSC circuit. He released or revealed his new build, which is called Not Daddy's Money. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful truck. The Roadworks team, who's also from Lafayette here, they revealed their new Night Moves build, which is awesome. And I believe good friends of ours, the McKinneys, released their new build in collaboration with, I believe, Roadworks as well, called Lucille. But I'm trying to get through here and see if I can find some pictures from this weekend. There we go. Okay, let me switch to the right screen. All right. So I'm going through one of my good friends, Quinn at Elegance on 18 Wheels. He was there, and he got to take some pictures of some really, really, really cool trucks. This is the Roadworks Night Moves truck that they just released. PDI had their flame truck up there. I'm not sure who owns this one, but another beautiful build. I'm just going through Elegance and 18 Wheels because they're always in the right place at the right time. So let me see if they had anything else from Rantoul this weekend. Darn. Maybe not. Rantoul is always a big show, but this one was particularly big. Here's another one that he did. That's right. The Rantoul show is actually at an Air Force base, or a retired Air Force base, and so they have a really, really cool backdrop for photos. So, but it looks like Rantoul was a big show. They always have a Jake brake, or I think it's a Jake brake or an exhaust competition there. And they had quite a few trucks that showed up that were new builds. Obviously, Matt's got canceled at the beginning of this year, and a lot of the other bigger shows got canceled. So Rantoul was big. If you went, let us know how it went. Let us know if you're going to go next year. Rantoul is always big. We will be there next year unless some unforeseen pandemic comes along and we we have to deal with that. But Rantoul was big. Next show that we need to talk about is the Gear Jammer Magazine show, which is going to be in Winchester, New Hampshire, and that is this weekend. I got this up right here. Yep, it is August 2nd, 2020, from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. at Monadnock. I can't pronounce that name. Speedway in Winchester, New Hampshire. Gear Jammer is obviously a large magazine in the industry, and they always have a great show and a lot of people that show up. I've never been to the show, but from looking at the pictures, it looks like they have quite the attendance, and it is sponsored by one of our favorite polish dealers, which is Renegade Products. So if you are in the New Hampshire area, East Coast area, slide on up to Winchester, New Hampshire, and check out the Gear Jammer magazine show. This looks like the 3rd annual, and if you guys go, please let us know how it went. We do go to some East Coast shows sometimes. I normally go to the Overdrive, not the Overdrive, the oh my God, why can't I remember this? Large Car Mag Show in Lexington, Virginia. That's one of my favorites. But if you go to this show in Winchester, New Hampshire, or if you're near there, check it out and let me know how it goes. We're always looking to add new truck shows to the schedule. So looks like Roadworks will be there. Renegade will be there. And it goes to the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation for Children with Autism. So great. Awesome. The next show that we need to talk about is, well, there's 2 of them at the end of August here. You've got the GATS Week events by Overdrive. And GATS was obviously supposed to be in August, the 24th to the 28th, but that's not going to happen. It was canceled earlier this year when the pandemic started getting bad. So, but the GATS Week events, I have those pulled up right here, I think. Yeah, they're right here. Okay. On August 24th, if you guys still want to get the GATS experience without actually going to GATS, check out the overdriveonline.com website on August 24th to the 28th, where they're going to have, looks like a whole bunch of, what is this? Some kind of talk, it looks like, followed by a couple truck shows. Red Eye Radio is going to be in there, the talent search, which we wanted to talk about anyway. But starting on the 24th, it looks like Overdrive's Partners in Business. Looks like this is, some kind of webinar on their website. If you're not interested in that, then definitely don't attend. Let's see, August 25th, Overdrive's partner, another one, Kevin Rutherford and Gary Bush discuss owner-operator trends. Okay, so it looks like the 24th and the 25th is pretty much webinars and talks. Trucking business and beyond. Yeah, so if you're an owner-operator, you're interested in business, and you're interested in better improving the operation of your business, definitely check out the webinars on the 24th and the 25th. The 26th looks like they have an hour of service webinar by Joe DeLorenzo, Director of Enforcement and Compliance for the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. I'm sure all of you guys will love that guy. Looks like there's new rules coming into effect September 29th, and he'll be answering questions. So if you want to go yell at somebody online at Joe, please do so on August 26th on overdriveonline.com. Now the good stuff on the 27th and the 28th, I believe that must be the weekend when the cool stuff happens. 27th, 28th is the Thursday and Friday. So the 27th, Overdrive's 2020 Small Fleet Champ. This is their competition for the best small fleet, I believe. And so they must be announcing the winner on the 27th. So if you guys are still looking to go to GATS, definitely want to hit that up. That's going to be really, really fun. Let me get back to the right page. And then on that Friday, you get all of the truck show stuff, which is the only reason I'm going to watch. So the 28th is the talent search, which we were going to talk about earlier. 3 finalists. That's right. Okay, so the 3 finalists for this year's 2020 Overdrive is Paul Cullors. You have John Malater. I hope I got that pronunciation correct. And then Freddie French. So those are your 3 talent search finalists for this year's 2020 Red Eye Radio Trucker Talent Search. So once again, that's Paul Cullors from Dayton, Ohio. We have John Malater of Rogersville, Tennessee. And then Freddie French of Addison, Illinois. So if you guys are interested in the Trucker Talent Search, which I know a lot of you out there who are into music are, check out the Overdrive website, overdriveonline.com, on the 28th of August to check out the finale of their Red Eye Radio Trucker Talent Search. So the last and most important thing, of course, at the GATS weekly event is the Overdrive Pride and Polish show, which will start at 8:30 p.m. or 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, following the Trucker Talent Search. And, of course, they must be doing something similar to what Iowa did and what Matt's did. It must be like an online submission kind of thing. So Looks like winners will be announced in 7 categories. Yeah, that's their usual classes. So if you guys are interested in the talent search or the truck show, it looks like August 28th is the day you want to tune into Overdrive Online and get your GATS fill for 2020, or as much as you possibly can to hold yourself over for 2021. So I know there's not a lot of truck shows right now, so we're trying to get what we can. This is a good opportunity to see a pretty high quality truck show and a talent search that's going to maybe satiate your hunger for truck shows. The other big one that's happening that weekend, the 28th and the 29th, which is the Friday and Saturday the last Friday and Saturday of August, is the Branson, Missouri ATSC. Many of you are aware of the ATSC shows, which is the American Truck Show Circuit. It is sponsored by Dynaflex, and I believe they have 3 or 4. I think they had 3 last year, but normally they have 4. They did not cancel, and they still had their ATSC Wisconsin show this past June, I believe. And then looks like their next show will be in the last week of August in Branson, Missouri. So ATSC is kind of the standard, or has been the standard in the past, for truck show circuits, or just truck show events in general. And they always put a solid show together with a lot of high quality stuff. So the returning champ, Mr. Gary Jones with Excessive Behavior 2, I'm sure will be in Branson, Missouri. He lives there, near I don't know if he's near Branson, but I know he's in Missouri. So if you guys want to check out a really high quality, very, very focused show truck event, the August 28th through the 29th Branson, Missouri ATSC show is the place to be. So, all right. So that is kind of August for you. It's going to be an interesting month. And there's actually truck shows this month. So this whole July, I guess we only had 1 or 2. August looks like it's ramping back up again. As things start to open up, we can kind of have more events. I know GBATS was canceled in September, so we kind of have to get what we can. So that is the truck show update for now. If you guys have any questions, or if you guys are going to be attending any of the shows that we just mentioned, please let us know. Or if there's any shows that we missed that we don't know about. Most of the stuff that we go to is on the East Coast here, so check it out. Let's do a Chrome and Steel Radio t-shirt giveaway. Cletus the Hillbilly. Cletus, I don't know. I think we got you your shirt. I hope that you got that. I think we got it to the right place. So let us know on that. But this week's winner from last week, so you guys know how this works. If you guys are active in the chat on Facebook or YouTube, we will enter you into a giveaway, and then the week afterwards, we pull one winner, and they get a free T-shirt. We send them to you. So was Dynamo Joe. So Dynamo Joe, if you are in the chat, I believe it was from YouTube. Hello, Ghost Rider. Hello, Fred. If you are in the chat, Dynamo Joe from last week, please message us on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or whatever platform that you can get to us on. Dynamo Joe, please message us and we will send you a free t-shirt. Free Chrome and Steel Radio t-shirt. I have a bunch of them and they are ready to ship. So if you guys didn't know, though, be active in the chat on Facebook or YouTube, and we will randomly select one of you to be a winner of a free t-shirt. So just say hi or anything, just comment, and we will select you if you're selected. Anyway, Dynamo Joe, congratulations, and we will get you that t-shirt. All right, before we get into the YouTube update, we're going to talk about the YouTube a little bit more, the YouTube channel, and do our Q&A for the YouTube channel here. But before we do that, let's go over our last sponsor, which is, of course, Jack's Chrome Shop. This month here at the shop, we are doing one of our biggest sales of the year. It's called our Freedom Sale, and we're about to wrap that up here in about 2 days. But if you are looking for Peterbilt, Kenworth, Freightliner, Mack, International, Volvo, Hino, or whatever model of truck, make of truck, please hit us up on jackschromeshop.com. We have some big sales that are going on this month. 7 and 8 inch stacks, both top stacks and kits, are 10% off right now. All bumpers, custom and production bumpers, are 10% off, which could save you a ton of money. We just got a huge shipment of SCI steering creation steering wheels, and those are all 10% off. Visors of all kinds, chrome steel and stainless steel, are 10% off right now, including custom ones, and the dash kits from Lifetime nut covers, dash kits for every model of truck, including Peterbilt, Kenworth, Freightliner, Volvo, whatever it is. If you guys need a dash kit for your truck, they are 10% off right now on the website, jackschromeshop.com. So go check out jackschromeshop.com. We have a bunch of stuff, and we just got in a whole bunch of new inventory. So let us ship some stuff to you at a great price. Awesome, jackschromeshop.com. Let's do the YouTube update and Q&A. Okay, so 25,000 subscribers. This is old news now. But we just hit 29,000 subscribers today. Yay, thank you guys so much for getting us to 25,000. We really appreciate it. That was something that, honestly, I never thought would happen, and probably Maddie never thought would happen either. But once again, if you want to win a $100 gift card, this is for the 25,000 subscriber giveaway. If you want to win a $100 gift card, go to the K100 restoration video, episode 1, and go tell us what name we should call our K100 project. If we select your name, we will give you a $100 gift card to our shop. So that's what's going on with YouTube right there. We will hit 30K hopefully in the next week or so. We're hoping. And then our next goal is 50K after that. We're going to do something special for that probably. But we just want to say thank you guys for watching our videos. And we have a lot of new content that's coming up that's going to help push us into the next era or next phase of Jack's Chrome Show. So upcoming projects that we are working on right now. I am still working on the Detroit video, and just so you guys know, the person that's at fault for the Detroit video delay is me. It's absolutely me. It's not Maddie. It's nobody else's fault except my own. The video is just extremely long, so if you guys are watching for the Detroit video, it will be coming out. It's just Detroit is a special and different beast because of the way the amount of information that is in the history of Detroit is very large, and not only that, the fanboys or the dedicated cult followers of the Detroit brand are very particular about their history, and I just don't want to miss anything or misconstrue information. So it is being worked on. I know we promised it to you guys in, I believe, of Christmas of 2019, but we've just had so much going on right now. We will get back to it. Detroit, I know, is one of your guys' favorite truck brand or truck power plant brands, but we really appreciate you guys patiently waiting for that, and it is coming. So Detroit is coming, and then we'll probably go into a couple other international power plant manufacturers. We've already done Cummins, Caterpillar, and this will be Detroit, so that'll finish out the big three. But other projects that we have coming in the works, Maddie is coming up with a new series, and it is essentially, we're calling it Trucker Talk, but it is essentially the lingo behind trucker language. We're calling it CB slang. But that will be coming out this Friday, so make sure you watch that. It should be interesting. And she's going to continue to do that series because I think people are interested in CB slang and the CB culture. So that should be fun, but she's going to release the introduction to CB slang on Friday. And then next Monday, we're going to do another Trucks of War. So if you guys like the Trucks of War series, I know a lot of you are big fans of that. If you want to watch that, that'll be coming out on Monday of next week. And then for those of you who are in the Patreon club, Trucking Culture, our 4th episode of that, we did Convoy, Smokey and the Bandit, and White Line Fever. So those were our first 3. Our 4th episode will be on one of your favorite musicians, I'm sure, which is Jerry Reed. So Trucking Culture episode number 4 will be coming out, hopefully, I guess for Patreon members, it'll be not this Friday, but the Friday after that. So if you guys like Jerry Reed, make sure you go to the Patreon page, which is patreon.com/Jack's Chrome Show, and go sign up to be a patron. If you become a Patreon member, then you get the Trucking Culture series a week early. So you also get decals and a free t-shirt, a free Jack's Chrome Shop t-shirt. And if you join the poster club, which is a higher tier of being a patron, you get a free poster every month. So this is a poster right here. I keep forgetting to show you guys, but these are the posters that we've been talking about for a very long time. I don't know if you can see this. I can't get this all on camera. These are the posters that we've been talking about for a long time. This is our first one that we did. We did another one recently. So we have 2 out right now, and we're working on a 3rd that we're having printed right now. These are 11 by 17, so they're quite big. And these are photographs that I personally took at a truck show. Let me put this in front of the camera. That I personally took at a truck show This one was at GBATS 2018, I believe. But these are 11 by 17 on poster paper with the high gloss finish. These are very, very, very nice posters. These are posters that you frame and then you put on a wall or whatever. These are available through our Patreon program. If you become a patron, which is patreon.com/JacksChromeShow, you have to join the Patreon program. But if you do, you get a poster, one of these, every single month. We will ship you a poster just like this every single month. Same size, everything, just a different picture. But go do that. And these are also available on the website if you just want to purchase one of them. They're both on jackschromeshop.com and also on chromeindustryradio.com. But these posters, we're going to be doing a poster series every single month and releasing one every single month. So if you guys like posters or truck memorabilia, truck stuff, this is definitely a way to get really cool truck photos or truck show photos into your house. Anyway, back to Jerry Reed. That is coming out next Friday. And if you join the Patreon club, you can get that on August 7th instead of having to wait until August 14th to see it. So what else are we doing? The K100 Restoration episode number 2, which will be an overview and an in-depth walk around, which we discussed earlier in the video. That will be coming, I'm hoping, the week of, let's see, it'll be the week of the 10th, August 10th. It'll be coming that week. And we're going to just start tearing that truck apart. So if you guys are here for the restoration video or want to talk about that, awesome. Send me some questions while we're at it right now. And we will definitely have the episode 2 up. It's just hard to film and then work on it and film and then work on it. So we're trying to get a good rhythm here where we can get enough work done that it's, it's worthy of being on camera and not mess it up. So anyway, K100 Restoration episode number 2 will be here soon. And then last big update for the YouTube is the Big Questions About Big Rigs episode number 3, which we haven't figured out the topic for, will be coming out also. So we have 5 different series right now that we're working on. So a whole bunch of new content for you guys. And if you have more suggestions for content, please put it in the Facebook or YouTube chat. Just because we like hearing from you guys, and you guys have had some great ideas in the past, and we want to see if you got anything else. So that is the update for the YouTube right now. We have a lot coming up in the future for you guys. If you have any questions about our videos, questions about our build, questions about anything, including Chrome Industry Radio or the shop, please put it in the chat right now. This is our little Q&A session, and then we're going to get out of here. I've got some links that I need to go over with you guys, and then we will exit, and we'll give you guys your Monday back. Put it in the chat right now. All right, gonna mute that, get back in YouTube and see if we got any questions. All right. I wish Peterbilt still made the 379. I agree. So one of the big things that I have, and I don't think I've actually put this on a video yet. I am willing to put money. I don't know how much money yet, but the 2021 Mid-American Trucking Show, which will be in late March of 2021. I would venture to bet that PACCAR will be releasing some large project that they've been working on for a long time at the 2021 Mats. Now, I've heard rumors from all over the industry, but as we know, the 389 truck has been around since 2008. So this is its 13th year. 2021 will be 13 years without an update. And as many of you know, the emissions regulations have changed quite a bit in the past decade plus. So my thought is, after this coronavirus thing, and after all of the missed truck shows and missed opportunities that happened in 2020, this year, 2020, 2021 will be the prime opportunity for PACCAR to release the replacement for the 389 at that show. The 2021 Mats show will also be the 50th anniversary of that show. And after having a year off, I think that it will be one of the biggest crowds that Mats has ever had. I think it may be the biggest show of the year and possibly of quite a while. The reason I say that is because obviously there's a bunch of different things that are compiling into this one show that are going to bring a lot of attention around whatever's going to be there. So you have the 2020 show not going on, which is going to sour a lot of people. Obviously, they wanted to go to the Mats show. So they're going to be more willing next year to want to be in it. 2, it's the 50th anniversary, so that's obviously big, and they're going to go all out for that. And 3, we are coming up on 15 years now of the 389 being around. So The W990 was released in 2018 at the Match Show. I'm not sure if PACCAR planned on releasing the 389 replacement in 2020, but we'll see. Anyway, I would be willing to bet money to see the new 389 replacement at the 2021 Mats. Anyway, let's go to another question. Don't hold me to that, by the way. I wish Kenworth will keeps making the K100s. They still make the K200, which is in Australia right now, but the K100s got phased out in 2005, I believe. The K100E, it might have been 2006. I don't know. But Kenworth stopped making them early 2000s, mid 2000s, and so they were just getting outdated, and the K200 wasn't updated on that. But like I said, the cab over in general has kind of disappeared from the U.S. landscape in general, and that's reflected in that video that we recently did of where did the cab overs go. Overseas is the answer to that. A lot of cab overs are still in Europe. I don't think there's Kenworth still in Europe, but they're over there, and also the K200 is in Australia right now. So, all right. Okay, Cletus got his shirt. Thank God. All right, he got his shirt. All right. Hello, Ghost Rider. Hello, Fred. Steam Fanatic, hello. Hello, Nathaniel. All right. Okay. I think that's it for the show, guys. We're not going to go into too many questions because I feel like if we get into too many questions today, we're going to go over on time. So that was 45 minutes right there. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and sorry for not having a show last week. We will be back next week on, let me check the date, the 5th of August, and we'll be talking about something. We'll probably come up with a topic that day. But thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate it. Check out our sponsors, which are, of course, Davey Crockett TA Travel Center, exit 36 on I-81, Greenville, Tennessee. Say hello to them. Say hello to Jason for me. Tell them that Chrome and Steel Radio sent you down there. I know quite a few of you are down there in the lower east part of the country, so go check them out and say hello. Number 2, rightload.com. Download their app on Apple or the Android phone, or go to their website, rightload.com, and learn more about how you can pay $27 for every load that you get. No brokers, no broker fees, and you are working directly with your shipper. So go take it. Go take your industry back, people. Go to rightload.com, check them out, and go say hello to Matt and all of his new staff as soon as you can. All right, last sponsor, of course, is Jack's Chrome Shop. We are having big sales this July. Our Freedom Sale is almost over. It ends on the 31st, which I believe is this Friday. Yes, it is. So after this Friday, you will no longer receive 10% off bumper stacks, visors, premium steering wheels, and dash kits. So if you need any of those, custom or production parts, please hit us up. We just added a whole bunch of new vendors, and all of them are 10% off this month. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching the show. And if you get bored and you want to see some past episodes of all of the shows here on Chrome and Steel Radio, go to chromeandsteelradio.com. In our shop, we have Chrome and Steel Radio t-shirts. If you didn't win one today, you can go buy one on chromeandsteelradio.com in the shop. They are $20 a piece, free shipping. We also have Bill Weaver's entire album collection and Bill Weaver music t-shirts. So if you guys are Bill Weaver music fans, go get his albums or his t-shirts and have them shipped to you, free shipping. Hope Zavara is our resident yoga lady, and of course she is the host of Daily Dose of Hope. She has her custom mud flap weights. Let me bring these up because they're actually really cool. We here at the shop actually designed these mud flap weights for her, but we still think they're pretty cool. She has custom mud flap weights that look just like this, and they are available on the Chrome and Steel Radio website. So go to the shop if you want to check out some Mother Trucker Yoga mud flap weights. They're very, very cool, custom made, one of a kind. So go check them out. She also has her very popular Stiff Mother Trucker Pain Relief Cream, which I actually use personally. Free shipping on this, and you can get 2 bottles for $25. And it is the best and best smelling pain reliever that I know of. Let's see what else is on here. Chrome and Steel Radio shirts, and of course we have our 11x17 posters that we were talking about earlier. So if you want to grab one of these high quality posters, 11x17, go onto the website. They're actually on sale right now, $20 and free shipping. Go check it out. And that is the Chrome and Steel Radio shop. If you want to check out the audio version and you are driving and don't want to watch my ugly face, you can go to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Anchor and check out K100 Radio. We have all of our old episodes on there in audio format, and we are adding all of our new ones this week. So other shows, we'll go over that real quick, and then we'll get out of here. A Daily Dose of Hope, her live show is Thursdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're into wellness, if you're into fitness and you're a trucker, or just a regular human being, you can go to her show on Thursdays at 9 a.m. and check out some really, really cool tips and tricks for keeping yourself healthy on the road. Bullholland BS, hosted by Jerry Novak, our good friend Jerry Novak, is, of course, his show is on Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My apologies. I wrote that wrong. But he talks about livestock hauling, bull hauling, and he recently just was at the county fair near him in Ohio. So I'm sure he'll have a lot to say about the fair and this year's experience tainted by coronavirus. So go check out Jerry's show on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the last one that I want to talk about is Out on the Road with Bill Weaver. A special note here, yesterday was Mr. Bill Weaver's birthday. So if you haven't already, please go to Bill Weaver's page or his Bill Weaver music page and tell him happy birthday. He is 97 years old. And so we just need to make it 3 more years and he'll be 100. Anyway, go say happy birthday to Mr. Bill, and he does random live shows all the time. If you love his music, like I do, we will have him on K100 Radio stringing some tunes. So check out Bill, and then check out our show, of course, next Wednesday at noon Eastern Standard Time. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching Rockin' H Farm Toys. I would love to do a model build of our K100. That would be awesome. We should definitely talk about that. Send me a message and we will work on a model of our K100 build. That would be awesome, actually. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will talk to you guys next week at noon Eastern Standard Time on the Chrome Corner episode 31. So